Here's why skateboarding is incredible for self-improvement. So skateboarding, bit of a weird topic in this niche of self-improvement, but I genuinely believe that skateboarding is gonna improve your life drastically, which is why I'll be covering the pros and cons of skateboarding, and how it personally changed my life. At some point in my life I became the guy who went on self-improvement. I started going to the gym, reading books, meditating, all that good stuff. I didn't want to start hanging out in clubs every weekend and getting drunk, like all the other people were doing at my age. I didn't see a point in hanging around these degenerate people. And if you're seeing this video, you are probably that guy too. So congratulations, I'm about to unlock a new hobby for you. So first off, if you really think about it, skateboarding is literally just free cardio. Instead of sitting on your bum ass binge watching Netflix shows all day, you're actually going outside and making cardio fun. Normally you would do cardio at the gym, and let's be real, most people hate cardio. It's not the most fun activity in the world. And since most people struggle with discipline, you can try to make cardio fun. By just skateboarding, you're literally getting a very solid workout in. Maybe not so much in the beginning since you have to learn tricks and stuff like that. But to be honest, just pushing around your skateboard is just fine. Especially if it's hot outside. And trust me, your ass is gonna be gasping for air after just a few tricks. And that brings me to my next point. Skateboarding is expensive. It is quite pricey. When you finally start doing tricks, it's gotta get expensive. Boards will break, shoes will get destroyed. After all, a skateboard deck is pretty much just a piece of wood. So they will start to break, boards will snap, they will get chipped, all sorts of stuff. And your shoes are gonna start looking like this, bro. Your average complete skateboard with trucks, wheels, everything is gonna be around 100 euros. So do bear this in mind when you're starting. And the next thing is the activity itself. What are you really doing when you're skateboarding? You're literally just enjoying fresh air. No drinking, no nothing, not playing video games. You're literally just outside breathing air. And for some reason these days people either isolate themselves or whenever they do go out, all they do is drink, nothing else. Some groups will get into the phase of always drinking. Some people will say, but there's nothing else to do. Same with stoners, for example. A lot of stoners tend to get very lazy and all they do is hang out, smoke up and nothing else. They just sit on their asses and eat junk food. I don't know, maybe it's just me. But instead of doing those things, you could be getting kicked out of street spots and running away from security. But that's just me, I don't know. There's nothing more fun than chilling with your friends and dealing with security. But maybe I'm just crazy. And another con of skateboarding would be that skateboarding fucking hurts. When you start skateboarding, you will get hurt. It's inevitable. There's no denying that. The better you get, the more crazy shit you will start to try, and the more you're gonna get hurt. Of course a little pain won't do anything if you're not a complete pussy, but it's the serious injuries that suck. At first when you're starting, it's very unlikely that you will get that badly hurt, but once you actually get good and start trying crazier stuff, it is quite likely you will get absolutely destroyed. A broken bone or even a twisted ankle can put you out for weeks, which means you won't be able to go to the gym for a while. And obviously that sucks because it's gonna interfere with your gym progress. So my advice would be know your limits, but also push yourself. You have to kind of find a balance between those two. And one, if not one of the best things about skateboarding in my opinion, is conquering your fears. A famous book called The Way of the Superior Man speaks a lot about living on your edge. It's about always living right on the edge of your fear, because fear is also where growth lies. A lot of men these days avoid fear, but you should never avoid fear. Fear is what makes men grow, and skateboarding teaches us this in such a cool way. There's not a better feeling in this world when you know you can do something, and it's super scary, but you keep on trying and not letting your fears come in the way. And when you finally land whatever is making you afraid, it's literally the best feeling in the world. That's what makes skateboarding so special for me. You put so much work into a trick, and when you finally land it, it's such a healthy way for a man to get dopamine by achieving something great. And another con about skateboarding would be the beginner barrier. It is quite hard, I'm not gonna lie, to get out of the beginner phase. Skateboarding at first can be pretty tough, especially if you've never touched a board in your life. It's gonna take some time at the start, but trust me, once you learn all the basics, it's gonna get much easier. From my experience, honestly the beginner phase is the hardest to get out of, and a lot of people will get overwhelmed pretty quickly. But just remember to be patient, put in the work. Nothing great in life comes easy. Even I am still somewhat stuck in the beginner phase. I cannot backside 180 for my life. I don't know why it's so hard, but I just cannot do it. But I'm definitely not gonna give up, I'm still gonna keep pushing. One day I'll get it for sure. The general rule usually is that the first basic tricks you should learn are shove-its, frontside shove-its, frontside 180 and backside 180. And of course the ollie. So just keep it pushing, bro. Don't get overwhelmed so quick. Life is all about learning, and those who give up quick never make it. And I know you want to be the guy who makes it. And the next thing is accessibility. Skateboarding can literally be done anywhere. When you start skateboarding, the best thing you can do in the beginning is literally just ride your board. You don't have to try any tricks, nothing like that. The most important thing about skateboarding at the start is getting comfortable with your board. So literally ride it anywhere. Ride your skateboard to school, work, gym, whatever. Pretty much everywhere you go, just bring a skateboard with you. And that's the fun thing about it. You can skate anything. Just find a random ledge, for example, on the street. Personally, that's what I like the most. Some people just enjoy to go to specific skate parks, for example, because, well, they're literally made for skating. But I like the exploring aspect of skateboarding. Street skating is so creative. You can literally go anywhere and make it a skate spot. And that about wraps it up. If you made it this far, I know you're serious about improving yourself. So check this out. Master yourself, bro.